Hey everyone, welcome to Lower Tier, where I'll be talking to you about comics. Colby here will be doing the video, Reshmi's got the art, and I'm Kat and I'll be doing the talking. So today for our first video, I'll be talking to you about one of my favorite superheroes, Miss Marvel. Last year, Marvel rebranded with their all-new Marvel Now promotion, in which they relaunched most of their existing series and debuted several new ones, some of which premiered entirely new characters. One of those characters, Kamala Khan, turned out to be immensely popular in her new series that Marvel editor-in-chief Axel Alonso has actually called All New Marvel Now's flagship series. In less than a year, Miss Marvel became a huge success, topping sales charts, reaching a historic number of printings, and breaking barriers as Marvel's first Muslim character to headline her own series. So, who is Kamala Khan? Created by writer G. Willow Wilson, artist Adrian Alfona, and editors Sana Amanat and Stephen Wacker, Kamala is the newest Miss Marvel, taking on the mantle after Carol Danvers retired her use of it to become Captain Marvel. Kamala actually appeared briefly in 2 issues of Carol's series, once in Captain Marvel number 14 and again in number 17, before her own series was launched last February. It's because of Carol that Kamala was inspired to adopt her old moniker, but not before seeing Carol in a Terrigenesis-induced vision. What's Terrigenesis? It's the process by which an Inhuman gains their powers. What's an Inhuman? An Inhuman is kind of like a mutant in the sense that their powers are genetic, but instead of their powers revealed through puberty, they're revealed through artifacts like Terrigen crystals and Terrigen mist. It's a lot more than we can cover in this episode, so for more info on that, check out the links in the description below. In Miss Marvel number 1, a wave of Terrigen mist blows over Jersey City, and surprise, Kamala happens to be Inhuman. When she emerges from Terrigenesis, Kamala finds herself with morphogenic powers, or what she affectionately nicknames her embiggening powers, and leads to the best battle cry ever, Embiggen Fists of Rage! Kamala, of course, initially has little control over this new ability, but learns to hone it over the course of her first arc, and as she does so, she also discovers what it means to be a hero and how to be the best one Kamala can be. After spending time polymorphed into Carol Danvers' iteration of Miss Marvel, Kamala learns that she is a veritable hero in her own right, and the name Miss Marvel can be for anyone brave enough to take it on and fight. And Kamala does just that. With advice and comfort from her parents, heroes, and faith, Kamala sets out to do the greatest good she can. Always determined, strong, and courageous, Kamala still knows when it's time to back out of a fight and when to ask for help, but she also knows when to take a hit if it means saving the day and protecting her city. And that's the thing about Kamala. She's not like big-name heroes who live in New York City and combat extinction-level threats. Kamala resides in Jersey City and dreams of a glamorous life as, say, Carol Danvers, maybe. Yet the villains she takes on threaten her home on a smaller scale. Things that characters in Miss Marvel have even admitted bigger heroes would have ignored, but are dangers that are very real. Things like kidnapping and things like rape culture. And Kamala has even transcended the pages to be used as a vehicle to fight racism in real life. And the people of Jersey City know that Kamala fights for a noble cause and are on her side. But ultimately, Kamala is one of us. Part of what makes her so great is how easily we can identify with her. Kamala is someone we know, or someone we are. Her series introduced to us a regular teenage girl who writes Avengers fanfiction, deals with her strict parents, isn't really the popular kid at school, and thus, like Peter Parker before her, comes to learn that with great power comes great responsibility. And let's be honest, if I suddenly found myself with superpowers, I too would go through a whole montage training and designing my costume. The success of Miss Marvel speaks volumes to the kind of stories people want to read. This series gave us a completely new character who broke the mold. Kamala is a Pakistani-American teenage girl wielding a well-known mantle who resonates with people the way Peter Parker did. Miss Marvel number 1 has reached its 7th printing. 7! And it's Marvel's top digital seller. Miss Marvel's first trade, No Normal, was the number 1 best-selling graphic novel in October. It was number 2 on the New York Times bestseller list in November, and the second trade, Generation Y, followed closely behind the following year. And just as Carol had her Carol Corps, Kamala has had her own fandom rise into the fold. Miss Marvel was a resounding success in a short amount of time and gave us an enormously endearing and inspiring new hero with Kamala Khan. She is multifaceted and tangible, and her series embraced every aspect of her, especially her culture, which is never glossed over. Her heritage, her religion, her family are all an important part of her without being the only part of her. She spends her series simultaneously tackling teen struggles and superheroics so that as we learn who she is as a person, Kamala learns who she is as a hero. And she's a great hero, even getting to be a worthy teammate for Wolverine and Spider-Man. Kamala's pretty much the most kick-butt person that could have been added to the Marvel roster, and she's never not been anything but supremely charming the entire time. Also, with Marvel Studios giving so much attention to the Inhumans on TV, and with the upcoming Inhumans and Captain Marvel movies, it seems only fitting to ask, how soon until we see Kamala on the big screen? Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you next time.